5 years ago, you'd never catch me dead with my top off. Making myself sick, was medically diagnosed as anorexic. My fitness journey first kind of like started, I mean, even when I was a young kid, football was my big sport that I loved playing. Like, that was my main commitment, main focus, and I was really fortunate enough when I got into my early teens to be offered a scholarship with a semi-professional football club, which then turned into a semi-pro contract for me. Well, I was very fortunate to be in that position. Played for that football team for a good 2 years. Sadly, I then picked up quite a nasty injury, which meant that my contract wasn't renewed, it was suspended. And that for me was a big turning point within my fitness kind of like world. I'd committed a lot of my time and my energy into the sport, and essentially it put me on the back foot. I fell into a really negative space, not only mentally but physically. I started overindulging in food. That was my main comfort blanket, and put copious amounts of weight on. Started to feel very unhappy within my own self-body image. Looking in the mirror, was totally disgusted by what I actually saw, and got into a really, really bad negative headspace with regards to that. I think at my heaviest, I went up to like 99 kilos. Isn't a healthy stature to be in at all. Whilst going through secondary school, still doing my A-levels at that point, all the name calling started coming hand in hand with that. And essentially what ended up happening is I then went in the totally opposite direction, stopped eating, was going on 3-hour runs, making myself sick, was medically diagnosed as anorexic, planted myself in hospital. Doctors would tell me if I didn't change what I was doing within the space of a year, I probably wouldn't be here anymore. That was a massive wake-up call in my head. It immediately told me that I need to do something about that. I started going back in the opposite direction, because obviously I was really scared of the possibility of being hospitalised. Hospital scare me anyway, but that put me into a really bad place again. Started putting weight back on, but I was never happy in my body image following the crash with the football career. And from that, I fell in love with the gym. It started building my confidence, started training more, and that's when I started devoting my time and my energy into learning everything to do with health and fitness. That's both from a training perspective as well as a nutrition perspective. I've been practicing that craft now for the last 10 years, and for me that was a big turning point, not only from my own personal health but also what I wanted to do for my career, to help people in a similar place to myself who have been in similar challenges or facing similar challenges, to help overcome those, whether that be from the perspective that they're looking to lose a bit of weight or to gain weight and build body confidence and develop muscle. It's always been something that's been a massive priority of mine in terms of feeling more confident in myself on a day-to-day basis. 5 years ago, you'd never catch me dead with my top off. I wouldn't go swimming, I wouldn't be able to go to the beach. Any form of wearing any form of t-shirt or having any skin on show was really, really scary. And now I'm in a position where I'm comfortable to do those things, not from an arrogance point of view, but being confident in who I am as a person on a day-to-day basis and living life to the fullest.